Hey everyone! Welcome back to your favorite pirate crew! Today we're going to see about the new bounties for the Straw Hats after the Gear 5. If you would like to see more about One Piece on our channel, please leave your thumbs up and subscribe to join our pirate crew. As we all know, Luffy started recruiting pirates to make his crew, so the first reward shown started only with Luffy. But over time, and as the moments of the work progressed, the crew increased more and more, currently having in the Wano arc 10 fixed members, outside the allies who assist and help the crew in tense moments, as has been shown in several arcs. However, along with this growth, and as their deeds became even greater, the rewards offered by the Navy for the capture of the crew also rose considerably, except for Chopper, who to the Navy is a mascot. So this is a list of the rewards for each member of the Straw Hat crew. Monkey D. Luffy, 1,500 million berries. Roronoa Zoro, 320 million berries. Nami, 66 million berries. Usopp, 200 million berries. Sanji, 330 million berries. Tony Chopper, 100 berries. Nico Robin, 130 million berries. Franky, 94,000 berries. Brook, 83 million berries. Jinbe, 438 million berries. From now on, we will establish a possible order from the events of Luffy's awakening. So we will establish a value from the fall of Kaido and liberation of Wano's country from the hands of the Yonko. Well, let's start talking about the rewards, starting with a character quite dear to the fans, that is. Our beloved bony musician and freak. He's not only comic relief, as we know our pure bone pirate has many skills, such as speed, agility, endurance, hypnosis sound, ice manipulation, can manipulate souls that are not attached to his original body. That guy is a tough nut to crack. Sorry, I couldn't miss this. Able to expel his own soul by the environment. Summarizing is the old case of don't judge a book by its cover. The guy is very good. Now going to the subject video, that his reward is a little higher than it already is. As you have already seen, his reward totaling 83 million berries is already a lot of things, at least I think. But I believe that after Luffy defeats the Yonko Kaido, his reward will reach 282 million berries. I believe this increase occurs not because he does something great, but by the simple fact that he's in Wano. Now you're confused. I know he'll have this reward just for being somewhere. Calm down. I'll explain it all to you, young grasshopper. After all, that's what I'm here for. He'll get this increase in reward because, as we know, when everyone was in Dressrosa, like Doflamingo, and all the people who were there got 500 million more just for being there. So I believe that Brook has the extra increase in his reward just for being in Wano. Now let's talk about Nami, our dear cat thief. We all know that our dear Nami Swan, she, well skilled in battle, knows very well how to use her weapons, is a greedy bastard, only thinks about money and material things. Like she wants everything that has a great value for her to trade and make lots of money. But now back to the subject of the video, that is how the value of the reward for each of the Straw Hats increases after Luffy defeats Kaido. I believe that the value of her reward is currently 66 million berries. That is very small. I believe that the value will remain very small. I believe that the value of her reward has an increase and end up being in the value of 300 million. Very little, right? I believe this raise occurs more or less the same case of Brook. For no great feat, she fought with important guys while she was in Wano, but did not get to defeat them. So I believe that her reward is 300 million, or at least 270 million. Before we go to the other members wanted, to leave very clearly one thing before you miss, I put neither Chopper nor God Usopp, for the fact of the raise of their rewards increase is the same case of the previous members, but I believe that these members have the accrescimo in the values of 140 million to 400 million berries respectively. As we all know, Franky is a cyborg, half man and half robot. He does not carry any Akuma no Mi, but he is very powerful, possessing a large arsenal of weapons. He's very much into melee and can be considered one of the strongest of the Straw Hat crew. His reward at the moment is 94,000 berries, but I believe it has an increase for having accomplished an important feat, which was to have defeated Sasaki, a main star of the Pirates of the Beasts. For him to have done this, I believe that his reward reaches 480 million berries, but this can also increase and reach 500 million. We can see that it's not so far away. But back to the point. We all know that Robin, the Straw Hat archaeologist, is also the sole survivor of the destroyed island of Ohara, located in West Blue. As a result, She is currently the only person in the world with the ability to read and decipher phonoglyphs, an ability that is considered forbidden and threatens the world government. Now that I've talked a little about her, and you have seen that she is a threat to the world government, I believe that her reward of 130 million berries will go up to 500 million, for the simple fact that CP0 is in Wano to be able to capture her if she manages to escape, and with the victory of the Wano arc, with the defeat of Kaido, her reward may be increased 500 million, or even 600 million if the author is generous. Our favorite fishman and helmsman of the Straw Hat Gang. He's the 10th member of the gang, and 9th to join, doing so in the Wano arc. Jinbe is a fishman, being a whole shark and a very powerful master of fishman karate. His dream is to fulfill the dying wish of his former captain Fisher Tiger for coexistence and equality between humans and fishmen. He's a member of the Pirates of the Sun, eventually becoming their second captain after the death of the original captain, Tiger. His reward at the moment is worth 438 million berries, which is no small thing, and I believe it will increase to 800 million due to the fact that he managed to defeat Who's Who, another main star of the Kaido gang, who had about 400 million in reward. So it may be that Jinbei's reward will increase to 800 million, in my theory. Now things are gonna get very serious. We need to talk about them that need no introduction. One of the most famous trio of all anime, and the work itself. We are talking about the famous monster trio composed of our beloved cook and king of cattle. Well, our dear Sanji at the moment has a reward of 330 million berries, but maybe, and I believe, that this value increases a little more because he defeated Queen, the Calamity, one of the most strongest members of the members of Kaido. Well, this reason may be that his reward reaches an astonishing 1.350 million berries, and I also believe that it reaches this value to compete with the other reward from another guy who also needs no introduction. Even people who aren't fans of One Piece know Zoro for the amount of popularity he has. At this moment, he has a reward of 320 million berries, which is not a small amount, but it may increase for you. Are you sitting down? Because if you have not, sit down and hold on to the chair because it's a lot. Well, leaving the winding aside, the value of the reward of Marimo can reach freaking 1.4 billion berries. The simple fact that he defeated the king, who had 1.9 million berries for his head, and may be that Zoro reaches 1.4 billion TBM to roll a dispute between him and Sanji to see who has more reward, because they fight even for this. After having spoken of all the members of the Straw Hat Monster Trio, it's time to talk about him, our beloved protagonist, who also needs no introduction because it's kind of obvious why, is our future king of pirates. To not wrap it up, I'll be straight and direct. At the moment, the reward is worth 1,500 million berries, but it may be that this value increases because he is the bearer of Nika Nika Nomi, because the ni in the name of Nika means 2 in Japanese, and Ka means 9. So it may be that his reward increases 2.9 billion berries. Remembering that this is a theory of mine. This accrescimo may also occur because if he defeats Kaido, this already gives a great reason for the reward reaching this value. And I also believe that Luffy will be the first reward in the history of One Piece to be only dead, i.e. only dead because Luffy will become a very strong light that the government will want to delete because it's just too risky to leave this kid alive. Well, that's it, my Mugiwara. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions for videos, don't forget to comment below, because I'll be reading them all as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your pirate crew.